Hello everyone, my name is Walter Alvarez here in Scarborough Rouge Park. I'm running to be your next counselor. My story is very simple. I came to this great nation of ours as a refugee. I was homeless, and when I was homeless, hungry and thirsty, this community lifted me up to what I am today. I am a doctoral candidate, MBA top of my class, 10 years of federal service experience, and I'm running because I want to give back. That's essentially what I'm doing.
Thank you. And you ran in 2022, right?
I did.
Yeah,
I did. And it was fun. It was a newcomer. It was first or second time running for me at the time, so it was a learning experience, and but it was fun.
And at the same time, you were studying for your doctorate, right?
Yes, so I'm getting a PhD in social sciences, which I'm estimated to graduate next year. And essentially what I'm studying is health equity, because one of my major missions in life is to protect our national health care and stop it from being privatized. But that relates to my PhD. So that's essentially what I'm doing in that department.
So I read your campaign. So out of all your promises and what are the three things that stand out for you the most? What do you want to do the most?
What I want to do is, number one, give Scarborough Rouge Park the representation that they deserve. They've been without a counselor for too many months, and there is still 2 more months without a counselor. So I need to advocate for them, use my PhD intelligence and my government experience to catch up really quick and start reviewing the bylaws that are scheduled to be passed in the next 13 months to make sure that they serve the interests of the people of Scarborough Rouge Park. That's number one. Number two, in terms of housing, people are complaining about housing. And the thing, when you study a PhD, is that all the subjects tend to be intertwined with each other. So essentially, in terms of housing, we need to support public housing and projects such as the one on 25 Sewell's Road, and we need to do a study, that's number three, on density expansion, because we want to do it responsibly. We want to expand, but it has to be coupled with the proper infrastructure, because if we just grow for the sake of growing, it might not be good for the community, because the resources are already outstretched. So we need to do better than that. We need to study how we can do density, what level is acceptable, without interfering with the lifestyle of the current residents.
That's right. That was 2 points. Three?
Yeah. And number three, I want to advocate for. There's been a lot of rumors about racism in the Toronto school district boards, and essentially, I'm not accusing anybody, but what I'm saying is, as an Afro-Indigenous person whose ancestors were double slaves, on my Maya side, on the indigenous side, on the African side, they were double slaves, yet they were not subdued, because we're not victims, we're courageous fighters, and I see that in every constituent that I speak with.
Nice.
They may not be Afro-Indigenous like me, but they have their own story, whether they come from Afghanistan, from India, from anywhere in the world. They come here and we become a community, and the institutions, the structural powers that be need to be accommodating of people of all colors, but this needs to be not just in writing, because in codified laws there are so many beautiful laws, but yet I was a federal civil servant, and I would serve and unfortunately experience discrimination. So one thing is what the codified laws say, and what we need to do in the real world to make equality happen. So that would be what I would fight for. That's been the fight of my life.
So my one question to ask you is, given from the crowd there, for all your volunteer work, how did it feel when somebody came back to you and say, "Thank you, Walter, you made a difference in my life"? How did it feel? You remember that point?
Say again?
When somebody came up to you the first time after you helped them in your community, and they gave you feedback saying, "Thank you for your commitment to helping me, you made a difference in my life." How did that make you feel?
Oh my God, that's better than any material good you could get
Yeah.
in your life. There was the case of this 17-year-old kid who volunteered in one of my campaigns, and he was so excited, and in himself, I saw me at a younger age, and this is a feeling that only the people that do it for the right reasons can understand, because it is very easy to talk beautiful things and then go to council and then give yourself a salary increase without consulting with the people you are getting the sacred duty to represent and protect. And yet, how can you, in good conscience, go there and give yourself a raise of $30,000-$40,000 without consulting with the people?
True.
That's a shame, and that's what I'm fighting for. We need more transparency, and we need to sacrifice. When we ask for people to sacrifice, it should start with us, with the council. So no more salary increases behind people's backs.
Great. Thank you so much, Walter, for your time. Really. And good luck.